Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Guys, I have to admit, that was not my first sip. I'm out here on an errand with Judy and our daughter in Dallas. And she's getting married next month. So excited about that. And she's doing her dress sizing and all that kind of stuff. They're just tickled pink. Anyway, I thought I would just tag along. And of course, I'm out here doing Coffee Chat with you right now, which is an amazing thing as far as I'm concerned. Guys, we are just watching things happen in just lightning speed. I'm going to tell you guys, when you're looking at Bitcoin, $85,000 right now, the bull run is on like Donkey Kong. And I'll tell you, when Bitcoin dominance starts to roll, you're going to watch these altcoins literally fire off like you cannot even imagine. And guys, XRP is going to rocket like a lightning bolt. I genuinely believe it. I've watched these things move. I've seen such massive gains happen in such a short period of time that it make your head spin. It is really, really something that if you've never lived through one, it's almost even impossible to digest. Now, there are those I know that are watching the channel. You guys were there when it happened. Chocolate Tobler. That guy, he was my third subscriber, but him and I, we rocked it together last bull run. Really amazing. Our financial lives were absolutely transformed. Guys, it can happen, and I know you've been holding your breath. I know we've all been waiting. Literally, 4 into 5 years now? I've been into this space for about 5 years. Guys, I'm telling you what, when it takes off, it's going to happen in lightning speed. Just imagine that. And I'll tell you guys, when you're looking at the fundamentals right now, in terms of the regulatory clarity that's coming, all the stuff that is coming, you got an administration coming into office that is really, really big time pro crypto. Massive, massive deal. And guys, think about this too from the technical side of things. You've got a triangle wedge on XRP that has been shaping up for the last 6 to 7 years. And a bunch of TA guys have been out there in the last while. Have we not said how it just, that it's mirroring 2017? And there's a bunch of them out there saying we could see some dynamic price movement that will literally blow people's ever-loving minds, as they say, melt faces right there. Yep. Oh, yeah. Guys, I saw it happen. I experienced it for myself. We were investing in Cardano and a whole bunch of other ones there that did almost 10,000%. And I'll tell you what, most of that time, like I say, it was just tinkering along just like this. It looked like nothing was going to happen. Then all of a sudden, one day, bang, it just started to rocket off. It's like someone kicked the tires and lit the fires and off she went. That's exactly what it was like. I mean, we have an example right now with Bitcoin. Look, it wasn't that long ago. Bitcoin was really struggling along there, right? And look, in the last few days to fire off to over 83, 84, barking up to $85,000 in record time. Guys, that's how it happens. It is just truly crazy. And I genuinely believe that this next run is going to make fortunes for so many people, and you want to be strategic, you want to get ready and all that kind of stuff out there. And guys, I'm telling you right now, look, I have been doing this coaching and I've got some commitments to do some, but after that, I'm not doing it. I'll tell you why, because I'm going to be focusing on my own plan and everything like that. When this stuff starts to fire off, you're not going to have time to literally think. And that's where a lot of people make their mistakes, is because they feel panicked, they feel pressured. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And they either sell too early or they hold on too late. That's been my experience. That's right there. And it is truly something else to watch and experience. I'm so excited for you. For those that have been hanging on like we have for all these number of years, guys, we're going to get our harvest. We've been sowing the seed, watering the field, you name it, doing all that, clearing out the weeds, dealing with all the FUD. We're going to get a harvest, and I think it's going to be a bumper crop. I absolutely do. And I'll tell you, Judy and I, have we got our plan in place? Have we thought about it? Have we been strategic? Have we not, gone out and put that down? Absolutely we have, and we're ready, and I'm so excited for you. Those of you that have gone out there and really kind of put that pen to paper and just marched out your plan. And for all those that have been dollar cost averaging, I'm telling you guys, so proud of you. It takes nerves of steel to handle this space, and you've done so well. Right now, we're watching things happen in, of course, the broader marketplace. And obviously, we're seeing, a big turnaround and shift when it comes to sentiment. And that's what's driving it right now. It's mostly sentiment. It's not utility. Well, imagine once we get the regulatory clarity that they've been promising us, which we do believe we're going to see in this next 4-year period, guys, with Fit 21 getting approval, from not only the House, but through the Senate and getting signed by the president, and on and that becoming law, on and on. And then I think a lot of this regulation by enforcement is going to be right out the window, of course. Gary Gensler is going to be out of there. They're going to have a pro-crypto SEC chairman in there, guys. What do you think's going to happen? With all that regulatory clarity coming in, you're going to get institutional adoption like you have never seen. And this is the beginning, guys. It is just the beginning of what's going to come. And I do believe that within the next few years here, we're going to watch things go wild. Look, you have got a number of these, offshoot type of marketplaces, like for instance, the custody marketplace for institutional grade custody for digital assets. They're projecting that $20 trillion market just for the custody alone. And that by 2027, 2028, you got all these ETFs expecting to see $30 trillion flowing into this space. Well, right there, combining those two marketplaces, that's $50 trillion. Well, guys, look at where we're at right now. What, 3 trillion? You're talking a massive, almost what, a 20x or something like that, 10 to 20x. That is going to be phenomenal. And think about it. Where do you think most of that money goes? Well, yeah, it goes to the top tier, doesn't it? It goes to these blue chip market caps, right? XRP, Hedera Hashgraph, you got XLM in there. Of course, you got, Cardano and Bitcoin and Ethereum. Absolutely. Guys, it is going to be crazy. And when you think, I'm telling you, grown men are going to weep at the thought that they could have got into XRP at sub 50 cents when it wasn't that long ago that it was there. It is going to drive people crazy. They're going to have their story, like a lot of us have a Bitcoin story, right? I remember when Judy was telling me to get into Bitcoin, 25 or 30 cents. Can you fathom that? And here it is at 85,000. Don't worry, she's been reminding me constantly this last weekend. Saying, if you only listened, and on and on. And she's right. And that's the thing. She was right. Well, guys, we're right. We're right. All these fuzzers that want to come out there and just poo-poo XRP and all that, they've lost their noodle, if you ask me. These Bitcoin maxis, and yep, I celebrate. Hey, I am happy for Bitcoin, to be sure. Nothing against Bitcoin, but this whole idea that there can be only one is truly nonsense. And that's how you have to look. Guys, we believe and we are into XRP big time. There's zero doubt about that. Anyone who really knows us knows that. Our money is where our mouth is. We are literally big bag holders in this space, that's for sure. But it's not the only thing we own. And we hold all kinds of other assets, and in good sizable amounts as well. Guys, we have believed in this space. We've watched it revolutionize our lives. That really helps that belief. But when you see what's coming in the future, and you can literally, they've written it right on the proverbial wall for us to read. We can read what the Bank of International Settlements have said, what the European Central Bank is doing, the Federal Reserve, the Bank of International Settlements, the International Monetary Fund is the one I was wanting to say there, but so many others. And you can see the future is literally being laid out before you. Don't you think for 1 second that is going to revolutionize the way the financial world works? It is. And in my estimation, it's going to represent the greatest wealth transfer in the history of mankind. I really do believe that. And people are going to write history books about it. And guys, hey, having said that, we can be a part of history. Judy and I are going to be down there in Houston and attending the XRP Unleashed video that's coming out there. that whole documentary, they interviewed me for that documentary. I don't know if I'm on the cutting room floor or a cameo or what, but they did interview me for it anyway. I'll tell you that, when I was at XRP Vegas. But needless to say, guys, it is going to be stupendous, absolutely stupendous, you know, when you see what's coming down the road and being a part of history. Get out there if you can. Get your ticket to one of these places that has not completely sold out, and it is going to be some amazing. And there's a lot of people that I cannot wait to meet while I'm down there. And Kathy, you know who you are. Thank you so much. Did something so sweet for us, and she's going to be there, and we're going to be meeting up with her. That is for sure. And guys, a lot of other folks really, really love you. Cannot wait. Remember, this thing, when it takes off, guys, be ready. It's going to happen like a lightning bolt. And I tell you what, until later on today, when we're going to have a fabulous video for you, have a great one and take care.